I'm going to shut up now because everyone's lined up on the grid. So watch out for yourself, because here we go. That's a bad camera angle to be on, but anyway. Lights out, away we go. Here in Hungary for once. Oh no, it's happening. Oh, oh no. No, it's happened again. For the third race in a row. Someone has absolutely screwed it. They've gone right at the start again. But this time it's one shot. And he collected Collins with him. Oh no. Not again. Third time in a row. What the flick is going on? Oh my giddy aunt. There's one shot, really low behind. As far as he no damage, so he's fine. So yeah, another eventful. Oh, that's Luke Pack going wide, which to be fair might let the new guy Mega get closer to him, but it'll all come down to he's got really wide Luke back. Whew. Connor has a nice and healthy lead over it. We're nice and dry, we're nice and dry. Nice so far, but how long will that stay? Okay, 124.4 bobs, and they'll come down, seeing that's the first lap. Let's see, the closest gap on there is 5th to 4th, so Lord and Meaty. And so far, the constructor points is going to Ferrari. That's the main battle right now. Ferrari and Force India, so we gotta keep an eye on them too. And not Ferrari and Force India and the Renaults. That's what I meant to say. Meaty is surprisingly close to Mega in third, so we expect this to go have a little fight. Remember, due to how tight this is, I'm not expecting to see much overtake, so we'll most likely see it on turn 1, or if anyone's ballsy enough to go here. They probably shouldn't be though. I shall follow Meaty and Luke on this straight. See if being in the slipstream can get to Luke pass. Here we go, going in slipstream. I knew it. He's side by side into Ansel. He'll take the inside line into turn 1. He gets it. He actually gets it. Oh, interesting enough. Luke back is up to Connor, but they're side by side at this point. Don't hit each other, guys. Shows some respect, but Luke back, well done. I was like, oh no, what's happened here? Has mistakes been made? I think they have. That's Psycho Robot gain in this mix. So this is a 4-way fight here. If the Renaults want to do well, they will have to physically. Robot will have to get past the two thing. One shot as a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that's probably a corner cut-in, which to be fair is quite easy to do at some cases. This is where the main fight is. Luke Becker, Spicer goes remarkably up on the Haas driver. Connor is on a full back fair, but that's because obviously Luke is on much newer tyres. But as someone pitted, yes, Mega has started the pits. Oh, he's drifted. No! What happened there? It went on a little spin there, which to be fair I was not expecting, but he has absolutely done his tyres away, so he will be the first to pit. So he'll probably come out in last position. That's one shot spit. No, okay, Mega's in the pit, so he's on the soft tyres. Okay, is that a good call? I don't know. Oh, hello, we've joined at a good moment. It's just behind the Ferrari. The Ferrari is defending well. You gotta go for it. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I still don't know why the hell for the third race in a row we've had someone go right and collect some collateral damage with someone as the thing started. So that's something to be aware of, I think. But the Ferrari meeting made a mistake. What let Sakovic go through on him, which is that a two-play? I don't know. But Robot is all over meeting. Single, I think they have been. They had a slight angle. Oh, there's been an incident. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's deranged. He's gone for a spin. Those tyres will have to be changed now, deranged. It's time for you to pit, mate. Oh, he's gone for another Smith. Don't hit it. And yeah, you definitely need a pit now. For a new wing, actually. And he got his forward damage, so yeah, definitely more wing is needed. Disaster! Oh, hello, these guys are fighting it, are duking it out, aren't they? This is the main fight right now. Ferrari versus Renault. Besides this, there's only one Force India here because one of the Force Indias is away right now. So it is important that Lloyd does well for the constructors. I saw someone go very wide there, and I think it was Collins. What time is he on? Right now he's on the ultra soft tyres, but so is One Shot. So here's a fight for you now. Looks like Robot is through on Meaty, and obviously there's a big gap between them now, so we'll focus more on this one. But I think these guys pitting, they've both gone equally wide, surprisingly. To be fair, it's quite easy to do there, so I'm not overly surprised. Oh, hello, let's go to this. Lloyd is all over the back of Connor. Those soft tyres definitely showing how much better they are compared to the ultra soft tyres. Looks like Meteor One Shot for pitted. So it looks like it's pit period time for the ultra. Oh, Meteor's crashed. You're not Meteor. What has happened there to the... What has happened to one? I think he crashed going into the pit lane, didn't he? I don't know. I don't know what happened, to be honest. So yeah, that's a very interesting one. What's happened to One Shot there? You know, if it gets One Shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna let One Shot. The new fellas, obviously, one's literally just crashed out, and one is currently in 7th. But remember, he did pit, but others still need to pit. So be aware of that. Deranged gets out of the way of a race leader. Lap 6. That's 6, have we already got some lapping? Well done. Well done. Well done. Oh, Connor has pitted, so he is going to come into the pits. No screen in the pit lane, and he is going to stick on the mediums. Can he get to... No, there's a soft. What? Game, you make... No, he is on the mediums. Okay. Little glitch there, I suppose. But nah, it's fine. He's on mediums. Can he go to the end? I don't know, but looks like he's going to come out in 5th place. Wise Collins is getting challenged by him at the newbie. What's he going to do? He gets on the inside line. Can he overtake him? The answer is yes. Yes, he does. Beautiful overtake. Even though, to be fair, Collins shouldn't be this way. Oh, he has damage. Okay. Kind of enters that area. Remember, cold tyres, so he's going to get them up warm really quickly if he wants to and actually set some goodness. Looks like One Shot has said that he crashed in the pit lane. Interesting. Well, when you got dodgy tyres, I suppose these things will happen. Anyway, Luke Beck is our leader on lap 8 of 35. Remember, this track is short, that is why, that's why there's X amount of laps. However, it is contained. It is contained. I don't know how long it is, but all I know is it's contained. Oh, that was a laugh and a yawn at once, guys. I love you, love that. Oh, lordy lord, lordy lord. Looks like we've entered the stale period before the people on the soft tyres pit. I want to do a quick check on this. Connor is 26 seconds behind Luke, so is that enough for a safe pit stop for Luke? It's a debatable one. I don't know. I'll say the gap between the Renault of Robot and the Ferrari of Psycho is starting to alternate a little bit. It keeps alternating between times, even in the high 1 seconds to the low 2 minutes. No, because it's entered the stale period, I think I'm going to look at what I normally do and check what errors they've done on lap 9 of 35. Luke Connor with the fastest lap on the leader, so 121.1, so is that the indication for the soft tyre guys, especially Luke? Anyway, Luke Beck is 20 to 30% of reserves. Lord has been very conservative. I think he has nearly 90% there. Psycho has nearly 50%. That one so I would say much more 40 though, but Connor has around 50. Mega is currently, I would say that's in the 60s to 70s. Meat is probably in the 40s. Coins is, I'd say, what? Then you got Deranged, who is obviously in, I think, in the 30s to 40s. Alright, let's get back to our normal broadcasting view. And he's still continuing. These guys are still continuing. How long until these stuff start to dig away at him? And see the gap's gone from 23 seconds to 24 seconds between the leader and Connor. So I think that by the time Luke Beck's pits, he'll no longer have a safe pit stop from Connor, which means the undercut of Connor would have worked. I don't know anymore. Actually, look at this. Connor is really going on the robot, so that's the main thing, that is. Depending on when Connor overtakes Robot, Robot could also slightly use some DRS off Connor and Stripstream to actually get closer to Psycho, which to be fair, Psycho will obviously have to defend of it. Oh, that's a little leg spike there, don't you mind that. Let's look at these two. These guys are obviously going at it now, which to be fair won't be for long, I imagine, because Connor will obviously have the DRS. Yes, ding ding, I heard it, ding ding. Ding ding, flaps open, it should be an easy overtake. Closer, closer, side by side now, they should be easy to overtake. Yeah, there you have it. Connor easily breezes past them past Robot, so lovely stuff. God, I'm enthusiastic. And obviously that also means Connor will also be very close to Psychovich. See that Psychovich is about to lap from that Deranged himself. Strategy and speed. Yep. Deranged moves out of the way. Perfectly avoids both of them. All these three are very close together now. Oh no, it looks like him. Robot has dropped out of a second of power. That's not going to help. He's close enough to strip soon, though. No, he's not. I think that's what he is now. Oh god. Looks like there was a slight hiccup, but looks like Psycho is not letting past Colin. Remember, these guys have some bad blood from the last race. Oh, Mercedes and Ferrari, don't hate each other, guys, don't hate each other. Come on, Psycho, you obviously should know this is not the place. Colin had to go in deep, far too deep, which actually lets him back. Oh yeah, what's happened? Oh no! Luke back on lead, it's gone! He's gone for a spin, oh that is disaster! Is this his race gone? Oh, is that his race gone now? I think it might be. Yeah, I think this is Luke Beck's race has gone. His race is gone. Oh no, I'm leading, no. But is that a good indication of him pitting now? No, he's perfectly fine still. Kind of still stuck by the Ferrari though, so that gives Luke Beck some saving grace. Obviously that's a Robot actually close in now. This won't really help Robot beat Connor, but this will definitely help Robot beat Psycho for the third place. Let's keep following these guys. Remember, both of these guys have DRS actually, so they're both getting on the Ferrari. They have to go outside because the Ferrari sticks it on the inside. Oh no, what's happened again? I think Collins went for a little spin. These guys are still looking antsy with each other. Oh, the fight is real. I think Robot's going to go for Connor. A little wide though, that's going to separate it a little bit. But he's still there. Oh, the hold up is real here. Come on. Oh god, I can just imagine what Collins like. Come on, move out the way. I'm not racing you, mate. Yeah, no, this is for position, so he's gonna have to live with it, Connor. But you not only have to attack, you also have to deal with some defending too. And Psycho, you definitely could be changing. Oh, Luke Beck's in the pits. Oh, but that's Connor actually managed to get past him. No, yes. And with the position, yeah, Connor's has DRS still. And I think he's came out in front of Luke Beck, and Luke Beck comes out behind his teammate. And Luke Beck's obviously gone to meet them, so he's gonna definitely make it to the end now. Can Connor though, it's good actually. So Connor is now in second past Psycho and Robot. But obviously I think the only thing Connor's concerned about is that he came out in front of Luke Beck. Only because of that mistake he made though. But obviously he'll have to warm up those tyres. Oh hello, what's happening there? I think Robot has let past his teammate. Weirdly though, but hey, up and pass. What a good team player Robot is, ladies and gentlemen. Driver of the day, good sportsmanship. Looks like Lord has pitted, so that's the front one is fitted, apart from Psycho and Robot. They haven't pitted yet, but looks like it might be pit time. Is Lord coming out in front of Connor? I think he is. I think he has. Yes, he has! Now, God, that's a lot of work on 8 lap old compared to freshly put on mediums. Oh, Lord! Looks like Robot got slightly held up in the pits there, but that's fine. His main fight is obviously going to be with the Ferrari now, so that's fair enough. Looks like they've come back behind the Meaty and Mega, so that's something. Gap between 4th and 7th is, I think, near about 4 seconds. Lord, no, he's going to have to get his tyres up quickly. But I think Connor's race has been ruined from the whole being held up by Psycho. But what are you going to do? It's racing. Look back, that's the fastest lap of this race, which surely has much newer tyres. So interesting to see here who's going to get the win. Is it going to be Lord? Is it going to be Connor? Or is it going to be Luke? But I'm sorry, Connor, I really don't think that you're going to win this at this rate. Surprisingly, Meaty has not overtook Mega. Even though I would imagine that he has much better tyres. Can we just talk about Collins here for a moment? Because, god damn it, he has not had an easy run of races, has he? Because, damn, he has not had good luck. Oh no, Luke Beck has a penalty! Oh no! No, the Ferrari! I saw that he went for a little slip inside, but he must have touched the curb. Losing it there though, by touching the curb, is as easy as losing it in Bahrain. But anyway, speaking of Luke Beck, who's got a penalty, he is all over the back of Connor. Connor might have lost this race to Luke Beck now, has he? Connor's going to defend. Cut him off, but obviously Luke Beck might have a better run. I think Connor's got a better run. But DRS dives on him there. A little dodgy and a little wide, so Connor keeps it. You're going to have to wait another lap there, Luke. Looks like Meaty has had to pit, which is fair enough. Meaty has a 5-second stop and go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I think Mega will definitely have to pit again at some point. Maybe in the next 3 laps, maybe. Max. Let's look at this main fight though. Battle who potentially could win the race, but the longer this fight goes, the longer the gap Lord gets away from, to face it, should be Luke Beck at this point. Man, how much has that mistake by Luke cost him? And that 3-second penalty, that's not earned that. Whereas Common Lord doesn't have such penalties, but it looks like Luke might have the inside line, but they still get side by side, and he gets it. And Meaty has cracked. Hey, was he on? Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, oh no, Mega's crashed too. Oh no, he's crashed, he thinks it's game over, so he's retired from the race. Oh no. Wait, why did Meaty go on the injuries? Actually, I think I know why Meaty retired. He didn't have any more, like, any more dry tyres, so as soon as for some reason they put on the inters on him, I think it was just game over from that point. Fair enough, so, but he's kind of going to try his best to get back past him and loop back. It's going to be interesting to see whatever happens. And look at this, Robot and Psycho Mitch, what did I say? This is the main mid-bout. Remember, this is important. But Lord, if he wins, this is perfect for constructors. I think the Renaults will still go higher than the Force Indias. But, it's still good sum points. A maximum of 25 points out of 25 points. The Force Indians seem like they only have one driver. It's unfortunate about the new guys. But it's just a luck to get, you know. I shall proceed to add him to the chat later. So we have 7 drivers remaining in this race. So, get in there. We are quickly racing. Sorry if I've had to cut out that point. There was a little slight moment. Looks like this fight might be concluded. I don't think this is going to be how it ends, though. Remember, Luke does have penalty. Khan doesn't know that, though, but we know it. So all he has to do is finish in that 3 seconds, within 3 seconds of Luke back, but Luke back will try his best to claw it. See you can see ya. It's quite interesting what happens to the timing between the two and Ferrari and Renault. It's like Renault, like the quicker in sector 1 and 2, but Psycho I think is better in sector 3. I got Luke back to set the fast of this race, so he's coming for you, Lord. He's coming for you. What's going to happen? I really don't know. This fight is the main fight of right now, so we're just going to follow this fight because that's the only thing going on. Actually, I'm going to shut up for a bit and enjoy the sound of it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Man, can't tell you easy if I had a co-host. Interesting plays, I should say. Interesting plays. Everyone's on mediums apart from 2 variants, which, to be fair, doesn't really matter at this point. The 2 Mercedes, though, I think have lost it. Whatever happens, I think that the Renaults and Force India will get a little jump on the Mercedes, so constructors will go down. Oh, little legs back, but we don't mind that. Let's enjoy the speed of our leader for a bit. He's about to lap deranged again, so blue flag deranged. Oh, hello, look at Lord, he's going for a little bit of strip street. blue flags, and he still hasn't got out of the way. He might be ranged. But the more he stays behind, the more searching he'll get. But there you go, he lets him pass there. Come on, Lord, I'm gonna love to admit. Oh, hello! Hello, what's this? Connor's pitted! He's gonna go to the end. Is that a good indication of what the tyres can do, or what Connor could do? Those tyres were a lap older than Collins, which Collins stayed out. This is interesting to see what happens. This is. So I think this is the nice of it. I wonder what Connor has done. Evans and Sauce will have to get him to the end, which, to be fair, they should get him to the end. Let's look at this main battle. Both have 8 lap old medium tyres, which, to be fair, should be more run down than another person 8 lap old ones, which with no action. So I can't give you a comparison. Actually, I can. Lords would be in a better state than these guys. However, this is some close racing. I think that on any other track, this would have been more overtakey. But I think it's the nature of this track what's caused this fight to go on for so long without any change of position. My question is, how fast is Connor on those softs going to be now? Are we going to expect the fastest half of the race? I think we might. Speaking of Connor, is up to go do a little flyby. Why I say a 1:19.4 by Connor, so speed is there. Speed is definitely there. And I'm just lying down here relaxing. Personally, I'd be in the driver's seat right now. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I hate this track. So, speed is key here. The gap Connor has from Luke is the same that Psycho has on Connor. Literally, look at that. So get the indication of how alone Connor is. Luke Beck's actually closed on Lord, so could we see a fight for the end? Possibly. These guys are still going actual. What the hell is happening? Oh no, it looks like this fight is over because look how wide Robot went. A fight is over between these two, I think, unless Robot can get his act together. Can't select pit, so it tells you how long the mediums can last. Only not that long. La 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 la. They asked me, I don't even know anymore. We've reached this nice stale period, so let's follow our leader. This is a very stale race now, unfortunately. But you know, these things happen, you know. So yeah, lovely stuff. Not really much to talk about, but this constructors is what mainly going to change. Conrad is probably going to extend his lead of this, to be honest. So yeah, not really much to talk about. Dear God, what am I doing? Lap 28 of 39, and to the third, it's the point where it's like, oh my god, 28 lap. I have no idea what I'm doing this tune to. I'm doing whatever now. What is wrong with me? Oh dear Lord of Christ. Alright, we're at the closing stage of this period, so 5 more laps. 5, 6, 7 more laps, I would say. Oh, this is long! Yeah, this has gone for so long, guys, come on! After exciting moments, there's always a stale period, and for God's sake, we've got it. It was like the gap between Luke and Laura was spaced out to what it was, so I'm pretty sure this is probably at the end. Connor, what you up to, mate? Still going third. I'm very sure I'm on no soft drives, but I doubt you're going to get there. Lap 30, guys, so 5 more laps. Oh no, Collins! Oh no! No Collins! Oh crap. I can't even do a straight face anymore. I wonder whereabouts that was. Ah, there it is. Looks like he's completely lost it, which, to be fair, is quite easy to do. Well, I wanted something to talk about, so there it is. We're down to 6 drivers now, so, yeah, that's definitely something. Yeah, let's talk about real life F1 for a minute, shall we? What do you reckon to what do you reckon to Sauber no longer being called Sauber instead Alfa Romeo? We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. And I imagine if the indications on the Mercedes guys are anything to go off, yeah, I'm pretty sure these tyres will probably be screaming at them now. Let's look at our leader, shall we? He is currently going, don't slip up. No, he's fine. Oh, that was a little wobble actually. Beck has another penalty. Oh no. That's going to bring the gap down to 9 seconds. Psycho's just about to enter this next lap. It's fair enough, and then it's going to be Robot. It's a shame Robot made that mistake, but yeah, it's fine at some point. Let's check everyone's during the end of this race, shall we? Oh wow, look at that Lord, that was all of his. Holy shit. I did not mean to swear there, I'm sorry. Luke, maybe around the same, maybe around 20 to 40, maybe. Carter the same. Psycho, I think it's around 50. Robot is, I think, not even at 20. Jesus, that's a... And yeah, that's deranged with I think a quarter. To be fair, when it comes to me racing, I never actually drop under 50%. Because I don't think the car could actually do that. I think Lord is about to start our final flyer, a final flying lap, so there's no need to keep those ERs anymore, mate. You can use them as much as you want. Here we go! Yeah, look at that, he's turned up from the ERs. I expect those ERs to start tumbling down now. If I think it can stay in... I think you could stay in 4 or 5 throughout this entire lap. Everyone's flying, Connor's flying, everyone's flying. It's the last lap. Well, these guys ain't on the last lap yet. Lord, let's follow Lord on the last lap. Don't screw up, mate. Don't jinx it, don't jinx it. Ah! Here we go, last sector. Give it to yourself, lads. And it's well, it's most of an exciting one, not as much as the last two. And the last 10 laps or so were boring, but that's to be expected at this track. I'm not surprised. But anyway, it's Lord who takes the victory hungry. And followed by Lord, so there you go, the gap's closed a little bit. I think. I don't know, probably not. There's Connor comes home and finishes in at 3rd. Well done. Looks like there's been a moment. Yeah, that's the range going bad again. But that's pretty much the race. Easy resistance. Lord, then Luke, then Connor, then Psycho, then Robot, and then Deranged. That is going to be your finishing positions, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this race, and I hope that you join us back for the post-race interviews.
Yep.
Alright, everyone, welcome back for the post-race interviews here in the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm joined by our podium sitters, and like always, I'll go from 3rd to 1st. So, with further ado, Connor, 3rd place.
Feeling a little bit frustrated, if I'm honest.
Do you think
my start was definitely not the one I wanted. I had that much of a burnout off the start. I had got a perfect set of ultra softs, burnt them out, and by turn 1 they were 25% worn.
Oh wow, that really dug them fast then. Would you say that?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Carry on.
Would you say that battle with Psycho being stuck behind him also cost you quite a chunk of time?
It did cost me time in terms of me catching Lord on his pit exit, and I feel like I could have been a little bit more closer to Luke. I'm not blaming anything. He wasn't the sole reason why my race was compromised, but I was losing a fair bit of time stuck behind him. To be fair, he was driving pretty well defensively, and the only real chance I could get a good run on him was when I was on the main straight, and I don't know what the hell he was doing, but when we came onto the main straight, we were nose to tail all the way around the lap. Main straight, he shoots off. Even with DRS, the straight just wasn't long enough for me to cleanly pass him.
But it was a good fight though to watch.
Yeah, it didn't feel as the fight that I had wanted compared to the fight I had with Luke at the start. Being stuck behind Psycho was just more frustrating than enjoyable as a battle. But I wanted to make sure I got past him cleanly.
That's fair. That's fair enough. But ultimately, happy that you got on the podium.
Yeah, podium's podium. I was kind of hoping on second at least. I knew one of these guys was going to win it, but I really didn't expect Lord to win. So I'm quite shocked. So really well done to him.
Alright, moving on from you now, we shall go on to our second place man, Luke. Congratulations on second, and you obviously know what I'm going to ask you about, don't you?
The spin.
Yep.
Is this PG? Is this family friendly?
Maybe 15.
You can swear, but don't ramble on.
Fucked me right off. Gutted. Absolutely fucking gutted. Like, the pace surprised me. Didn't have a lot of practice coming into this. The pace surprised me at the start. Like, I took 6 seconds on the two in here with us, and I was just shocked. And then I had lapse of concentration, caught the curb, span round, and I just watched the Force India drive past, and I just knew it was game over. There was bollocks to it.
But
yeah, sorry, look.
how about your tyre strategy? Did it all go to plan, but obviously just that spin compromised you?
Yeah, to be honest, I came into this not knowing what to do, and all props to Ben, Robot Boy. He said, like, run this strat, like, to help me out with the setup a bit just before the race, and yeah, I got to give him some credit. I wouldn't have done it without him. But to be honest, I reckon if I didn't have that spin, I'd have been a force to be reckoned with. But after that, started pushing too hard, silly warnings, ended up accumulating 2 penalties, so I just let him go. There's no point. Just made sure Connor didn't get within 6 seconds. I was happy.
That's fair enough. He obviously picked it for the softs at later on in the race, which obviously made the gap even more so. So you're saying that your race was perfect, but it all fell apart in the spin.
Yeah, to be honest, I can't really knock it. Obviously the penalties, but the penalties came due to just frustration and trying to push a bit too hard. But otherwise, no, yeah, truly gutted. Gutted I didn't win it.
Right, but
props to JB. Congratulations, mate.
But are you still happy with him getting a higher than Connor at least?
Yeah, a bit of a point gain, but been consistent. Second place in a row now. Still got the 2 wins, so just still a long way to go.
Well, that sums up from you. Now let's go on to our race leader. Well, the other guys have give you the congratulations, and I will too. Congratulations on that victory, Lord.
Thank you to all 3 of you. I did not expect this one. I really didn't.
You were showing good pace though when you set that your qualified lap on the softs though.
Yeah, I was in 2 minds. I really was considering going on the medium tyres from the start. I'm really glad I didn't, and I decided to go on the softs. It's just today when all things right. I mean, Connor's tyres died, and I didn't have to pass him because he pitted as soon as I came out behind him, which helped me out. Luke's spin, I'm not joking, a little bit of wee came out when I saw that. Then a lot of wee came out later on when I saw Collins' crash. I have no idea what happened there, and I feel really bad for him because he was pushing hard. But yeah, everything just came right to me today. I don't know how it happened, and I feel quite the arsehole because I won, and these guys aren't. These guys are feeling quite dejected.
Fair enough. So you weren't expecting it. So would you agree that your victory today just came down to Luke's spin?
I really think, you know what, that's probably the best way to put it. Yeah, it did come down to Luke's spin. Luke was incredibly fast. I mean, maybe if he got penalties later on, it would have changed the race, but I don't think I would have passed Luke on track. I've never had a proper battle with him yet, so I don't know how he battles. So,
well, maybe you can have him another legitimate win in the next race, eh?
I don't know, it's Belgium, and TJ's getting back. I mean, it's just fun to think back that now the last 4 races have been won by Force Indias consecutively.
Oh wow, you're right. I forgot about that. Anyway, so obviously I don't know why I'm asking this. I'm happy with a victory.
Extremely. Still shocked, and I think the tyres really paid out today. I think they were the best strategy to go on the softs. But yeah, today was a good day. After the week I've had, I needed this.
Excellent. Well, a question for all 3 of you. Any final words to say?
I decided to pit for soft tyres only because I really shouldn't have started on the ultras. I should have gone soft then medium, otherwise I would have been able to keep up with Luke. But when I pitted, I knew the life of the mediums, and it was going to be within 1 lap of my mediums exploding towards the end of the race. So I was like, I'm quite close. I'll be initially faster on the soft tyres. I had the gap psycho behind, and I think I still got a faster slap out of it, but
Yeah, you
still
did.
disappointed I wasn't able to catch them for a higher podium position.
Fair enough. Anyone else?
See you in Belgium.
Well, that's a good thing to end on then.
Oh mate, no mate, I've got a better one to end on.
All
Seeing
right.
as Renault, we're coming for you.
Oh.
See you soon.
Well, to be fair, did you guys know that before this race, Force India and Renault were tied on 200?
Yeah, so hopefully with Ben coming in 5th, we should get the jump on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've got to jump by 4 points.
Yeah, roughly. That's what I worked out in my head anyway. 4-point jump. So.
Wait,
Well,
4
I've got a
points?
certain Norwegian coming back next week, so.
Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry. Nah.
Anyway, I'm gonna end this now, guys. Thanks for joining us up in this country.
Cheers.
Anyway, guys, that has been the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's been very eventful. In the end, it got a little stale, but that was completely fine. And also, the same thing what happened in the last 2 races at the very start happened again. Here in Hungary. Hopefully, it doesn't happen in Belgium, but it's Belgium, a country what's arguably the most known track, and much arguably even more the most famous corner on the track, which, to be fair, I'm expecting a lot of people to be caught out by. But obviously, I've been your host, Game Things, and like I said, see you all in Belgium.